Ladies and gentlemen, let's look on few things that is feedbacks to some areas. The feedbacks concerns to review on our daily time cards. Okay, if we review my hours here, total hours here in my office, let's say I used to do 2 hours. Okay, because but if it come to sitting physically, counted hours is 2 hours, the daily record is 2 hours. Okay, and then if it goes to review times, you can see there I'm doing 12 hours. Okay, you can see there this is 12 hours, 45, 13 hours, 14 hours. Okay, if it come to reviews, if I'm counting the hours in my office, that will be physically 12 hours every day times 7, and we are looking at 96 or plus hours. Okay, so a month you are looking at maybe over 240 hours, okay, in a month. So that's physically when I do the counting of the hours from on my computers. If I just prefer, let me count 2 hours and then physically encounter the rest at the end, and then that is when you will see recorded is 2 hours, and then mostly 4 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. That is mostly what we were doing. Okay, so now we are doing a fiscal years of that portion. Okay, so for which they need daily records of it, that how many hours am I sitting in the office every yearly. So this is the sitting capacities. If you look from January to January, that will be you multiply this one, 246 hours times 12, so you will look at more than that. Okay, so it will be more hours, that will be over 5,000, I mean 5,000 maybe plus of or thousands. It will be more than thousands hours there, at least recorded yearly, and then for which I will be paid for. So that is the hours, but this is the concern here which we are doing, tracking that hours, that my sitting capacities in my office. And then the other concern is these informations here that you are seeing here. We are supposed to track these informations and then ensure we talk about it, and then someone left these informations, I put it there, and then we are just feedbacking that cases. Okay, so to start with, of course, my name of course is Wayne Hassan, as is it on, that's my badge there. Regularly people know that badge there. Okay, so by name I'm Wayne Hassan, as is it on, and then I have addition a woman knocked at the door, and then she called me and then said I'm looking for Terry. Okay, someone, her husband. And then does he live here in this building? I said no, I don't know such kind of a name. They don't live in this building. So she said if no, and then it's fine, she will be going. I say fine, and then she started talking more, and then that's when because I want to get back to my work, and then she was saying uh, blah blah blah, and then that's why she came and she started talking here inside here, and then from here she ended sleeping over this red seat, and then from here up to the other end there she was sleeping from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's where she was sleeping. And then the cases now come up when she wake up. She's no longer drunk. Okay, she started yelling that she need the dish one, and then she need food. I say fine, if you want food, I have $16 I place here, $16. I saw you guys on the other envelope, $16 which I place in the cup, the coin here. So I said I have a $16 coin here, and then we can call a food, but I don't have a food to call phone to call the food. So I place order on my computer. The computer doesn't they did it, they take the order, but they want a phone call. So the woman has a phone, and then her phone is working. I said, okay, fine. You call you would your phone the food, and then you can eat, because the food I have in my freezer is not really fresh food. Is a food which I cooked last month. Like I arrange them for myself to eat, so I'm used to, and then it's not used to, you're not used to, and then the better you we can order fresh food. So she said no, her phone cannot, and then I said fine, and then she started borrowing $10. I say fine, if you want $10 and then you want to cancel the food cases, that's fine, and then you can take the party with you to your home, or on your way home you can party there, you can go to any restaurant and then eat. And then I decided to give her the $10, and then I left with my $6. Okay, so now giving the money, she started confusing me, and then saying that I'm greedy. So what? I say, how can I be greedy myself? I'm offering for you a service that is free of charge, and then you ask my help. You ask my help, and then I provided you the help you need. And then how greedy should I be doing? So I said, maybe the guy you are talking about could be the guy which is my backloggers. If are you really the portional part of that support you are providing, is you are giving the support to those backloggers because they were doing me badly, because your case is why we were yelling, and then why I become greedy, because you want to borrow the $10, you want to borrow the toilet paper roll, you need it too, toilet paper roll, and then you are borrowing from my toilet papers which I open up, and then you want to take it to your house. You come from your house, you don't have money, you don't have a freezer, you don't have things to do there in your home, and then the best is taking someone soap things for their households, and then you have to go to them and then borrow that one. That is what I was telling her, and then she said, "Let me not be a divisive. That is good for advising a kid, not like a person like her." And then I say, fine, if that is how you wanna do, because for me, I'm not your husband for sure. And nothing happened between me and you. You just asked for, you are looking for Terry, and then that is your argument, and argument at the door, because I want to get back to my workplace, and I'm counting my hours here. So anytime I have to be nearby. So that's why I want to pay attention, and then you want me to pay attention to you, and then I decided to bring you inside, and then you started from one side of the other end to the other end sleeping. That's why you sleep, you are long. Okay, so I'm not nothing, so I don't know you. Okay, so you asked my name. I provided you my name. I said my names are all here on the badge, and then if for you can write your names on the paper, I provided for you a blank sheet like this to write your name. You fail to do so, you become nameless. The lady become nameless. And then if you look on the other envelope, her picture is there on the envelope. She was sleeping there, and then I tried to talk about all those on the other envelope, but very not much. That is the feedbacks came up, because it's a long process, because she left those stuffs, and then she's a thief and a stranger could end up stealing my things at the back of me. That's why I have to ensure we solve these cases before things get out of hand. Okay, so this is the situations that I'm overseeing here. So such kind of a stranger is not a safe stranger. So let me be specific and verify that I'm not this one. I'm not the person she's looking for. Okay, that's why from the start to the end, that's how it is. And her sleeping is also recorded. If you see, the sleeping is recorded, and then her stay here, and then after she wake up, she's recorded. What I did not do was, when she was entering, she's drunk, and then I did nothing of that recording. Okay, so that is how it goes. Okay, and then I know is this one, such kind of things is like this. So I cannot really talk about things that someone buy to for their households. Whatever I'm a visitor to you personally, I cannot go and say it. Give me these things. Let me take it to my home. No, it's not good. You have your home address active, and then of course there is money. Everybody is having money there. You have your own money. You buy your own things from super stores, because they demand every households at least have to expense this much money. And if you don't have, there is a lot of alternatives. You go to food banks, you follow those things up. You can get refunds, and then you can get assisted. And the card here is holding, and then the cards left is also a card that can support. They are supporting those kind of where they are getting those kind of foods from. And this kind of card, even for me, I don't have it. They say this is a card which they newly provided for new immigrants. Most immigrant has this kind of a card. Not all of us, but that is really, let's be specific. If it come to that one, it's like this. Let's be specific. I'm alone. I know here in the households I'm alone, but in where I come from, Africa, I have many families. Okay, looking at these $10 cannot even fit them. There can fit them, but not all of them. They need also money, and I sit here for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I not pay any one of them. Okay, so it's really hard things for me also, and I'm trying my best. But I know how I'm assisting people. That is my strength. Okay, if it come to assisting people, I have my strengths. How assisting people, I could be assisting people by bringing agendas, by developing something, and then by publishing them on Facebooks, on YouTubes, on anything areas. That's all I do. And if they can yield profit, they can yield money, and then you can eat it. That is up to you. You claim it from there. You see the samples. You use the pictures, samples to get any results out of those things. But when they come to realities, of course, reality is relative, and then you may found the money is counted, the profit is low, and then the benefits that some people they are asking cannot be found. Okay, cannot be found. Doesn't mean that I'm greedy. Doesn't mean that specifically I may say that someone, I may conclude someone is greedy. No, you have to judge me by not by the book cover. You have to judge me by what I have in the content. So my contents are deeper. You go deeper. You judge the content till you search the realities, and then you accumulate the realities, and then you find them, and then you research them again. That is when you will clarify it and conclude that, yeah, this is true. Otherwise, like for me, I prefer sharing. I love sharing. Whatever it come to this one, the cafe I place here is for sharing. I may place many cups, you can still share. That one can still share. I may place many cups here, many plates here, people can still share. Okay, whatever is noodled, noodle is dry. Of course, they are fresh. When they cook right now, they are fresh. You can eat it. I prefer something which is fresh now, and my house order is different from other people's house order, because my house order could be I need for my visitors. I'm ordering food from outside because I have no wife to cook the food here fresh. I'm cooking the food myself. Okay, so I don't want that to happen very much. And if you are cook, that's fine. I have the kitchen. You can prepare soft meats. You know how to fry a soft meat. You fry it, and then of course rice is there. You know how to mix it with rice. You cook it, and then you can eat. When I'm here, you are here, and then everything is there. You can do it yourself. You cook it, you eat. How many people I have? Many visitors here. Most of them they decided no money. I told them no money. That's how we are switching the food. We are cooking food right from the fridge, and then they are cooking, they are frying their meats. Some of them they're using 3 minutes to fry those kind of white chicks here that come here and hit me on the face. They cook it 3 minutes, and then they were able to eat it even. Some of those guys they bring their pork, and then some of them I contributed from my money, and then I bought, and then we also eat. Some of those black guys I have here, when I was not working, no work here, and then I'm not working anywhere. I just came here from tribal regions, and I just took this place around 2010. That's when how we were behaving with those guys. There are black communities here. We were behaving like that. They used to use the kitchen all night long. They are using the kitchen. The kitchen is running all night long, and then I don't yell to nobody. Some of them they're throwing their foods out even where I don't yell very much. I know what it is, because to be with people, that is how a specific people behave. So it's your own behavior, but I cannot judge you one day. You cannot judge me one day. And then, I cannot go over your past. I cannot do anything over you. And then that is strictly. And if you come, you also use the same criteria. That is your criteria. You have to stay adjusted. Stealing is totally bad. That's why if it comes to stealing like this, that is not stealing. This is a leftover. She throw the cat anyhow here. I try to collect the cats, and then this cat here goes underneath. I cannot unknow my search. That's why I found it here. And then this one where she was sleeping, it tied under. It was brought out by this one by vacuum. I tried to vacuum the whole area she was sleeping, and then that's when this ring here come out from. Okay, this cat is the throw she was throwing. She removed it by herself from her bag. The bag is a travel bag, which is very big one, not a women handbags. They are different one. So that is luggage bag she was carrying. She removed those cards from Amazon cards, and then other cards. They are Amazon gift cards. They are $25. Amazon gift card, and then this is, I don't know if they're useful, they are not useful. I don't know, even I don't punch at them on the computer systems. I photo it as an evidence, so that she will know. That is criteria. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, no much waste times. Otherwise, is by me when her sentence is turned.